Good day, dear students. Welcome to the General English class, Semester 3. I am Dr. P. Satya from the Department of English. Today we shall see the lesson Two Gentlemen of Verona by AJ Cronin. AJ Cronin was a doctor by training in Wales and London. So this story begins in the city of Verona, wherein at the foothills of the Alps, the author meets two small boys who stop them in the car by selling fruits. He was taken off by their figures and he came to know the names of these two boys. They were Nicola, who's aged 13, and Jacopo, who's aged 12. Verona is a lovely city rich in history. So the author is very proud to be in the city of Verona. The next day, when he came out of the hotel, the author saw the two boys polishing shoes. He went to them and picked up a conversation, and he told them that he thought that they were picking only fruits. But the two boys told that they did many odd jobs for their living. And they even offered them to be their tourist guide. After a week, he wanted a pack of American cigarettes and also the seats for opera and the name of a restaurant. These boys could rely and they gave the relevant information. One night, when the author went late in the evening near a deserted square, he saw the two boys selling newspapers. It was almost midnight. He inquired them why they were so late. They told that they were waiting for the last bus from Padua. He told that they were selling newspapers. But then he said, "You look very tired. Why are you bothering so much?" But the boy said, "We are not complaining. We have other plans for our lives." And finally, the author told the boys that he would be leaving the next week. He asked whether they are in need of his help. So Jacopo, the younger one, said, "Every Sunday we used to go to Poleta, a small village." He asked them whether he could take them. The author said, immediately he said, fine, he would take them. The next afternoon, along with the boys, the author drove them to the village in Poleta. There he said, "Just a few minutes, sir," and then they went into a large red roofed villa. He thought the boys would take them to a small hut, but he was surprised to see the boys taking him to a large villa. After a few minutes, the author knocked the door. A pleasant-looking woman. By her dress, she seemed to be a nurse. So the author asked the nurse about the two boys. Then she told their story. He showed them a girl who will be about 20 years old, was wearing a pretty lace jacket and was listening to the two boys. The author guessed that the girl would be their sister, and the nurse told her that it's their sister named Lucia, and then she also told the story of the two boys. That is, their father was a widower and a well-known singer at La Scala who was killed in the war. And finally, these three kids, including Lucia, who had always led a comfortable and cultured life, were finally left near starvation. The boys had, and they also learned that the girl also was affected by tuberculosis of the spine. They also had to take care of her medical expenses. The nurse also told how the boys suffered during the German Allied War. And those 3 years were dreadful because these two boys, they carried messages to the forces of the liberation. It was even more dangerous. And finally, this girl was admitted to the hospital and she was being treated of her illness. The boys, they used to do, the nurse told that she did not know how the boys earned, but they were able to give money and make up a very good living for her sister. So, after listening to the story of these two boys, the author was taken deeply, and he said that this is a silent epic of youthful devotion that touched him very deeply. He also added that their selfless action brought a new nobility to human life and gave a promise of a greater hope for human society. Hope you have understood the story. Thank you.